Well, I think that business is crying out for leadership. There are a lot of questions that are currently unanswered, such as how do we fix our business that now appears to be broken in a recession, where markets are contracting, where consumer confidence is down, where brand values don't appear to be holding up the business performance that even might have been seen a year or two back. So there are some serious questions facing business now. Those questions fall directly into the remit of marketing, because we as marketing professionals, well, this is what we do. We work out where revenue lines come from. We work out how to make brands profitable. So I think it's a very natural place to look is to your marketing function for answers to these questions. So business leaders, I would fully expect to turn to the marketing director and say, what do we do now? The marketing function has to be ready to answer those questions. The marketing function has to have credible responses to those very fundamental questions that relate to, in many cases, the very survival of the business. So the need for marketing to now lead is greater than ever it has been in the past. It is said that during a recession, all boats are lifted, or during a boom time, all boats are lifted on a rising tide. We actually have the opposite now, where the whole economy is being pulled down. Now is the time to differentiate. So how do you differentiate a business? Through your marketing. Peter Drucker has famously said that the two basic functions of business are innovation and marketing. Everything else being effectively costs. So we would see marketing and innovation being two sides of the same coin. Innovation isn't something that just lives in one corner of the business. Innovation must pervade the whole business. And what does innovation mean anyway? Only purposeful disruption with a view to improving performance of the business, which takes you right back into revenue lines, profitability. So this is the core of what marketing would be focusing on. Innovation has to be directed towards better offerings for the customer that will lead the customer to come and buy more from you more often. So innovation that is not commercialized is a very questionable value, particularly when times are tough, where really every cent that you spend has to work for you. So marketing clearly is the natural leader for innovation. Now, that's not always seen to be the case realistically in business today. There's a challenge there for business leaders in terms of what they expect from the marketing people, but equally there's a challenge for marketing leaders who need to be seen to be rising to the challenge and stepping forward to volunteer to lead the innovation effort of a business. It may sound strange to say that this is a very exciting time given how tough an environment it is, but it actually is very exciting. Marketing people, I suppose, are like elite forces in wartime. You don't necessarily want to have a war, but when it's on, it's when you actually can add most value. So when businesses are broken and struggling, that's when marketing should actually be adding more than ever it could do in a boom time. So I think that at this point in time, this could be a golden era for the companies that can embrace marketing, that can leverage the skills of marketing, that can use the tools of marketing to connect better with customers, to create more customer groups, to open new markets, and to actually succeed. Because you've got to remember, in a recession is, whether we like it or not, it's a Darwinian process. There are winners and there are losers. And there is a shakeout, and only the strongest businesses survive. Now, if marketing can help their businesses and lead their businesses to survive and to prosper through the recession, well, then that is a magnificent deliverable from the marketing profession to the businesses that employ them.